Right? I say, Kalalal, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, the to the apostles of great millstone. Shalom to all the brothers in the highway and byway preaching this word in sincerity and in truth. And the brother Shapar from the Jamaica camp.
Brother Kabosh.
Brother Cannon.
Alright. Today with this, go back into the whole Jamaica situation. I mean, this time is like a open forum. We're going to speak on a number of issues, facing so-called Jamaicans. In which, as I say repeatedly, you are not Jamaicans. There's none such thing as Jamaica. There's none such thing as Jamaicans, by the way. Because your nationality, according to the true definition of the word nationality, basically go back to your race or your lineage. So, right now, the race of the people who predominantly live in Jamaica who come in the transatlantic slave trade, as a continue to say, is the tribe of Benjamin. I will know this because it is written in the scriptures, and what is facing Jamaica in every form of way, whether it want to be psychological, whether it want to be spiritual, the physical condition, the economic condition is based upon the fact that the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, is upon you. So this is not some form of unfortunate happenings, some strange things, some strange thing happen to you that you're in the predicament that you're in, Even the very fact that they're calling yourself Jamaican, is not a coincidence. It was by design, by a higher power. We are ignorantly called Jehovah and Jesus, which is Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, which is the Father, Yahweh Shai, which is the Son. They are the ones who have you in this predicament because of the wickedness of your forefathers and your wickedness, which basically you go deeper. You are your forefathers. And yes, reincarnation is in the Bible. Yeah? So we are going to the scripture and break down the current situation with everything that takes place in Jamaica. We are showing you why it's happening, seeing, and how it's going to be resolved, man. So that's what we're going into. Because as we mentioned earlier, there are curses upon you people. And we're going to bring out some of the curses and we're going to show you some things that are currently happening and how it will turn out for Jamaica in the long run. See, which there is no long run because the Lord is about to make him a rival, man. That's why it's the prophets in the highway and byway doing this thing. Right? See, so first we are taking from the curse and let you know what's going on this island here is not by no coincidence, but by prophecy. It is prophecy that these things are happening unto you. Yeah? So let me bring out the first precept. The strange, yeah. Yeah, the curse.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to shoot it. All right, no problem. So Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 42. All right. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So the strangers that are within thee shall get up above thee very high. Now, why we're bringing out this? Now, currently, you have different, you have two political parties in Jamaica. You have the JLP and you have the PNP. Which none are better off than none because they're working for the same agenda. Right. But as I was saying, you have all the way back to what me can remember. You have PJ Patterson was one of them also where sell out the whole of the waterfront. Sell out the whole waterfront to some overseas companies. You have other politicians come in and them sell out other things in the country. Them sell out the airport. Anything, any resource Jamaica, it become privatized. And they have other countries coming in and they're making all the money. And even very things that Jamaican people sell, you have other nations come in and sell them things for more, even cheaper. Right. We're basically seeing damage
the market,
Jamaican market. You know what I mean? Saying so the reason why I bring up a scripture here is to show you how them nation are come and them profit in a Jamaica while the so-called Jamaicans cannot have a profit. And there's no way you ever come out of this predicament. You know what I mean? Now the issue now we are tackling, seeing because the so-called white man do it all the time. Seeing, but now it become an issue now that the Chinese doing it. You know what I mean? And guess what, man? The government don't have an option, man.
Right.
Yeah, if you know economics and if you know how the world run, if you know about geopolitics, your government does not have a option. Number one, they do not have a military with the hardware to defend them talk.
Exactly.
So the bigger bull or the bigger dog, you know what I mean, set all the rule.
Right.
You know what I mean? So your government cannot do anything about anything when some bigger nation come in and do what they're doing. Who will defend them?
And if you look on it from an economic standpoint, whosoever own your debt,
right? Yes.
Right. So all Chinese have to do is buy up some Jamaican debt.
Matter of fact, you have Jamaica own China money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So we could just bring on the priest again and we just play that video here, and then we just get down into business, man.
Right. This is Deuteronomy 28 verse 43 again. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So the strangers that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. Right. This is prophecy. There's nothing where you're obey man. There is nothing where you're politician. There's nothing where you're pastor and could have prayed 10 million prayer. To stop this, man, a one way this thing will resolve, man, is when the elect of the nation of Israel wake up and the Lord decide to deliver 12,000 plus any other of the third where the Lord choose to deliver from off this island, man. That's the only way this thing will go stop, man. See? There's no prosperity for you Negroes here living in Jamaica, man. You could have bought blood. You know what I mean? This now but change.
Right.
Yeah? One.
And thou shalt come down very low.
And thou shalt come down very low. Now I'm gonna play a video. You know what I mean? And then we'll come back to the scriptures.
Right.
You know what I mean? To further expound on the situation, yeah?
And we'll just finish up with the next verse. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. No, the former Prime Minister, you have Portia Simpson, Simple Miller, and they might get an award now for what I don't know. You know what I mean? Portia Simple Miller, see who make our deals with the Chinese. And then you have this government making deals also.
Right.
See, which so-called Chinese is what? Moabites, according to the scriptures. They are the Moabites, yeah?
But it just shows, no matter which political party are rule.
Yeah.
Right, so continue the same things or
same trend, man.
Party do. Right,
yeah?
Which is to bank up the country.
Which basically them don't have a choice.
Have a choice to do,
you know what I mean? And the only choice you should have is to return back to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. Right. Otherwise, there's no hope. You know what I mean? In doing the whole, there's no form of sovereignty in a society like this where you have some country with some big military who dictate certain terms. Now you have the Donald Trump, since the year the news report say okay, them have got sanction Venezuela. If Venezuela president no comply with what them ask him for do. You know what I mean? Say this Venezuelan president a plan to be a dictator. Look, man. You Edomites, you so-called white people, you are the dictators, man. You live way in North America, and then you can tell a man of Venezuela how to run him house, man. Eh? And then you can take action. So who are the dictator? You crackers have the nerve to call other people dictators, man. And what's wrong with being a dictator? The Lord Yahweh is a dictator, man. See, and the whole world are gonna know that him is look, man, is a righteous dictator. I'm gonna put down him foot. Right. You know what I mean? A lot of them foolery, a lot of them abominable things that take place on the earth, especially them cracker. See, you have a feel brunt of the Lord's dictate, man. You know what I mean? But anyway, we could just continue, brother.
And he shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
So he shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. You go forever looking out for handouts, man. Your politician are forever looking out for handouts until the Lord Yahweh shall deliver with as a people, man. That's what going down. That's what up. You know what I mean? So brother, let's play this and then, you know.
Okay. Here we go.
After 3 years of construction, a Chinese-built toll road has opened on the island country of Jamaica. The project marks the largest Chinese investment to date in the Caribbean. Officials say there is more to come.
Bless up, I don't know, says I and I live on. Much love and respect to everyone out there. Right now, I'm come to burn a piece of fire for some licky people out there. You understand? Some of them call themselves government. As a youth, I grew up, I always say black people sell out black people in Africa. And so I love black people. I always say nothing goes, so I lie them at on black people. Until history starts ripping.
Hey, and just some clarification. See, we are not black, man. There's no such thing as a black people, man. See, the Hamites, you know what I mean, which are the descendants of Ham, sell us, which are the descendants of Shem, who are the Hebrews, are Israelites, Hebrew Israelites into slavery, man. So it's not no black people selling no black people. They are Hamites selling Israelites into slavery, man. That's what happened, man. See, just to clarify that. Yeah?
Repeat itself until me see the land go call who we want. Me see black people, who want a black people, sell we out.
This is not our land.
The people them down a brownstone, them a ball. You understand? Them a say they can't compete with the Chinese them down there. You understand? Brownstone gonna be the first Chinatown. You understand? The few black business people them will leave down there. Them say they can't compete with the Chinese people them down there. The reason why they can't compete is because the government grant the Chinese people them 5 years without collecting tax from them. How can you grant people 5 years without collecting tax and one of black people want to kill them off with tax now, run them out of business, so them a ball. You understand me? I say, no for who I say, come in, child, come in, come build up what's a pretty place. But I'm telling you this, it's better to be a king in a hut than a servant in a palace. On the feast center in China, them come to Jamaica, on the feast center carry them culture with them. So if them love to eat dog and bullfrog, a dog and bullfrog, them come and eat, and soon start, so the dog start listen. When Chinese people get nothing in Jamaica, they soon start dictate to the government, them what we do and what we do and what we do, and every restaurant want to start sell dog. So if you don't eat dog now, your grandparents want to go eat it. You understand me? I said, let me tell you this, man. Malachi said, I, the Lord, I God have loved Jacob and hated Esau. You know the reason why Father God hated Esau? Because Esau selling birthright for a bone of porridge. So all I want government, you understand, from Andrew Wallace to PJ Pattis to Portia Simpson to all I want to go right down. We sell out Don River. We sell out here Jamaica. We sell out this and sell out that. Father God no like you know, we sell out the birthright for a bone of porridge. You understand me? I say, we swap leave Jamaica and go live on IC. And when we in IC, we go and say, we know we have a little place and they sell it for Africa and they go and say, we know sell out. And Chinese people need to leave Jamaica. And if we stand up to them, I will show you got much love amount.
Yeah, right now, all this way here take place, as I said before, is just the curses, man. It's just the curses and nothing more than that. You know what I mean? Put it back, brother. You know what I mean? See, hey, and that's what them Eden, yes, you come here, man. See, come do what them do. See, because the so-called white man give them a leverage to do something. See, because right now you're powerless. You know what I mean? All you think your government have power. You know what I mean? Them powerless, man. They're a bunch of beggars. You know what I mean? When they go to the United Nations General Assembly, you know what I mean? Them go there for go beg. You know what I mean? Them cannot dictate anything. You know what I mean? Because guess what? In our bondage, man. See? You people don't seem to understand that. So in a bondage, man, we have absolutely no power in order to get anything done for the profit of our people, apart from returning back to the Lord, our Bar Shem, our Shai. Him our defense, him our help, man. There is no other way. Now all them covenants of you politician and make just gonna make it worse off for you people, man. See, it's just gonna make the judgment the more intensified. You know what I mean? Because sooner or later, all of this will come to an end, man. Sooner or later, all this, how long you think, how much more resources you think the government have to turn over, man. You know what I mean? Because, hey, one of the most valuable resource is human resource, man. See? guess what? When no more place to privatize left, guess what gonna happen? All them loans the government are borrow. What you think are stand as surety for those loans, man? What you think are stand as surety? No, right now you have this highway where you see the Chinese them build. Who have to stand the expense for the Chinese highway where they build, man? Now you have to pay for drive on your so-called own road for your own land. See? And then they say pay tax for do them thing there. So your tax money do. Wait, go. Yeah? One brother.
And it's Jeremiah 2:1 verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
He said, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? See? You're going about with them nations, lying with them nations, man. Thinking that they're going to help you people, man. And they're going to help them. They love you so much, they're going to get you out of the situation. Because guess what? Look, you have man that can run. You have man that do reggae music, so don't feel like say, oh, the nations, them love you. Because of that.
Right.
But you don't know what? The matter of fact, them envy. Jake, man, especially out in Jamaica. You think they want to like to see somebody destroy your state boat? You think they want to like to see that? I don't love them, love you, man. Right. See, they want to do anything to undermine you people. But you think them nations love you, man. You just want to do everything and get involved with them. You know what I mean? Playing the harlot, man. That's what these so-called Benjamites doing, playing the harlot.
Right.
With many lovers, man.
Hey, like I said this, trimmest that way to seek love. If you realize all of the things that basically Jamaica trying to basically forget accepted by the international community on a level, even with the homosexual agenda, basically that get passed down with them and say you basically them Jamaica is a homophobic place, right? Yeah. So they might tell us you basically in order for you can compete, you get banned on them thing for basically like the artists them on them thing there. So then basically have to kind of
compromise.
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 Yeah. Even with the tax thing on the brother, so give them 5-year free basically to not pay tax.
Right.
Right. So basically,
and even when them start to pay tax, you know who understand the expenses for them tax, man. You know what I mean? It go back straight back into what? The so-called Jamaicans pocket, man. That's the whole sham of the whole tax thing. It's a big scam. You know what I mean? Scamming you people. Yeah?
Right. Say, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore, as thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways.
Right.
Also in thy skirt is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents.
Right.
When you do that now, we are killed. Just like him say, the people in my Brownstown can't compete with the Chinese people them, because one, them basically have a free business I run. If you want to look at that way there, them not paying expenses.
And them sell them things cheaper, man, because they don't really have got through certain expenses, man. Right. Seeing the tariff, when you come out, Jamaicans, seeing when you come out the tariff, you know what I mean, Jamaicans feel the brunt. Other things, man. Anything you import, man, seeing custom duty, you know what I mean, the nations bring you them things almost free.
Right.
So free some of the time, man.
I think even recently them increase the customs duty again.
Know what I mean?
You know?
But yet them we say, when them people are coming in, them say, okay, we have investors coming in and we have more jobs increase. But guess what? All them investors that take the money and leave out of the country, them never they pay the tax.
You know, the money what they make in the country, all the profit what they make in Jamaica, basically is what? If you care about them country, man, you're actually losing wealth, man.
Right.
Every form of investment, you see, man, come here, come invest. You say development, you look on how Jamaica look, but you know, understand the economics of the whole thing. Right. You know what I mean? Because what will happen with the people of Jamaica? When the money leave Jamaica, we what? See, we worth less, man. We have a lesser net worth. Yeah. And if you have a lesser net worth, you know what I mean? The people, the work what the people do, value less, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, hey, because in order to get them investors come to Jamaica to come invest, basically, through the IMF or any multilaterals, basically, will lend Jamaica money. Seeing them tell the government, say, look, man, you need to cut wages, or you need to cut certain social services or whatsoever, or have a wage freeze or something like that, because to make it more attractive for investors coming in. You know what I mean? So when Jamaicans work for little or nothing, that's how them attract investors, man. Because if Jamaican not pleased to work with these men, guess what them do? Them import workers, man. We continue to see them thing here, man.
Right.
See, you have the hotels them building up on the North Coast and them thing there. You know what I mean? And guess what them do? Even though you have men who don't get PR now.
Right.
See, you have a court going to the court right now with some workers that will help build up some place, I think a Negril. You know what I mean? They might get them PR now, and the company gone back to Miami, see? And they might get the money.
Right.
I know them forgot them ask the government now, say, yo, how comes them man that come and work here when they get the money and nobody can do nothing about it? Them say, yo, them should have complained 6 months ago. 6 months from now, them should have complained about it. I think so they can't do nothing for help them again. See, so basically I try to get a lawyer now to get them money. So you have them either come in and work you, either them pay you or not pay you, no money at all. So that I take place now with you so-called Jamaicans. And guess what? Your government continue for bringing them type of people here, see, because they don't have no option. And it's a part of the curse. You know what I mean? It's not going to get better.
Right.
Yeah?
And you go back to the whole thing, say, yo, a country is a corporation.
Right.
Just like you have a business,
Right.
right? The investor them profit off of the business.
Right.
Right. But the workers them don't really profit.
Right.
The worker do the things necessary for the company as a whole. See, make a profit for the investors. And if the country have a debt, if the company have a debt, the corporation have a debt, the debt is not serviced by the the investors. Right. And it's the worker them sort it out. Right.
That's the one.
Right, go ahead.
I said Jeremiah 4:30. And when thou art spoiled, what will thou do? Thou closest thyself with crimson, thou deckest thy thee with ornaments of gold, thou rentest thy face with painting, in vain shalt thou make thyself fear. Thy lovers will despise thee, they will seek thy life.
Exactly. So it's a sure say, yo, look here, the thing that makes sense, yo, because you don't already get spoiled, but you beautify yourself in the process of being spoiled. But the scripture tells us at the end of the day, your lovers are going to despise you, yo. At the end of the day, them already despise you, right? Because the things that them do unto it don't beneficial, yo, right? But the majority of people don't see that. They don't see that the things them the so-called investment them are for our detriment, of for them gain, yo.
So, hey, I guess the politicians them know what's the deal, man. Right. They know what's the deal, man.
They might get a thing on the side, so them good.
Them sell it down the river because ultimately, see them know that look, them can't do nothing separate from what them bigger nations say, man. See them have to play it off like say, oh look, we're in some sophisticated business deal and we're gonna try. No, we have to tell them where we want and what we are gonna do. You know, to get the people in an illusion. You remember when Portia Simpson did coming up power? You remember when she said she would tell JPS say, yo,
yeah.
We remember the meeting what them having at the town. And what she said? What are exact words again, brother?
Like exact word, but basically she said, yo, she gonna give the people cheaper light.
Yeah, she gonna tell JPS say.
Right.
They need to reduce it.
They need to reduce the light bill.
Right.
So to just say she got the you and me, no?
Yeah.
Go dictate basically to them. She basically
tell them say the IMF deals them unfair and all them need to renegotiate terms and she couldn't do a thing, yo.
Them look for you like a bunch of ants, man.
Exactly.
They look for you like ants, man. We cannot stamp out, man. You don't have no saying, man.
Like even JPS, see what we'll give our people electricity. It's owned by North Korea and Japan.
Right.
See, it's not owned by we. We just have a CEO who act as a manager for the company in Jamaica.
Correct.
But we not own it, yo. The profit them where JPS make the much in billions of US dollars in a profit. That profit get exported, yo. See?
Country.
Yeah, and if Jamaica decides that they want to tax JPS, what JPS do, they just raise the cost of electricity.
Yeah, and do it all the while.
So the customers pay the cost.
They do it all the while.
Right? A couple years back when the hurricane come and lit down couple pole, what them said? The customers have to bear the brunt of the cost.
Anything to JPS equipment, you need to pay that.
Because JPS is a corporation.
Right.
Right?
No liability, man.
Yeah, no liability for the investors. So North Korea and Japan don't have any responsibilities for the debt them with JPS incur. The people them have to service the debt, yo. Yeah, because of the people them get the service. That's how them see it.
Right. You know what I mean? Just like when the Chinese them come in now and them sit there and them pay no tax. See, that means there's no liability there, you know what I mean? But guess what? You're gonna pay them toll, man. You're gonna pay them toll.
Yeah, you have to pay the toll because you need to pay for the road.
Yeah.
Because the toll money now go to the government, it'll go back to China because of them build the road.
Right.
Right? So they will collect toll for how much in years, probably even a decade. so them can get them profit. See? And then the government have to also relax certain standards. See, for the Chinese nationals who move come out of the country. Well, like waive taxes, waive tariffs. You know, make it easier for importing and so
them tell you say when you're paying a tax, basically it's to give us if provide the roads and them things, isn't it? But if I really check it,
if the government make it
them tell us because when I try to show us is that you have to drive on them road, you have to pay toll, right? And the toll go to them companies there. But Jamaica collect tax on the behalf that them are going to provide the road. See what I say? So
we got?
Yeah, whatever. Almost every night I watch a TV, I watch news, you hear somebody complain for road.
Right.
Because them not nothing where the money I go. Right? The tax you pay, basically not really benefit you. It not benefit you. All them basically and tax is not something good. You don't tax your own people and expect them to basically bill. Or grow. You tax other nations. So Jamaica be back way. Them are tax the people and I left the other nations them outside free. While when Solomon, which is the wisest man, right? When Solomon did him thing, never did tax him people, him tax other nation. Right? We can get that too.
Yeah, we can appreciate that.
I'm just read that precept in the meantime. So Exodus 34:12. Take heed to thyself, lest thou make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land, whither thou goest, lest it be for a snare in the midst of thee.
Right. So hey, your leaders them don't know about them thing here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Seeing so you Benjamites out here, whether but Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean, see, you should know that you shouldn't make a covenant with them Eden, man. Seeing because it's gonna be a what? A snare. And guess who set it that way? The Lord set it that way. So there's no way you can in dealings with them other nations and you don't get trapped. This is the trap you people facing right now. Whether you want to believe it yes or no. You know what I mean? This is the only answer for you people right now. This is the only answer, man. There's no other answer out there, man. You have men come up with all different type of philosophy, but what next, man? See? What Rasta got to do about this thing? That man, what Rasta got to do about this thing?
Hey, man, Rasta,
see? What so-called Christian do about this thing? Or your situation fall in the old Christian ideology, or Rasta, or Black Power, or Egyptology. What the answers then, man? Right. Where are the answers, man?
Because I watch a video the other day. See, my father actually sent me that video. I talked about the same situation. You know, the Chinese moving in and basically taking over the country. And this so like an American nigga, so most likely is a Judite, but he might present some Jamaican people and I say,
the better than him, man. It's like
I want Pan-Africanist man. And him keep on and say, that's not Garveyism and Ray. So I say Garveyism is the answer, you know, owning of black businesses and all them things there. But they tried that already. They had the Black Wall Street. See? But what happened to that? Right, so-called white man destroyed.
Starting with black business, what the people must say, now Brownstone say, them cannot compete with the Chinese.
Right.
You hear the word? Compete. Because once you start go, you know this when they want you start with trading, you actually end up in a competition, man. Right. It is a competition, man. Nobody now gonna let you through. The game is to win. And guess what? You have all the other nations have a big head start, man.
Right.
They have a big head start.
Somebody have to be the prayer.
See, them going, them have been the Usain Bolt. Economics, man.
Right.
And trading. Hey. And you're drifting behind, man.
It's like me watch a video the other day upon a brother with the cell phone reviews, and he must say, oh, you have a new company now. I try and make cell phone. My experience, look here, it's almost impossible for you to come in at the cell phone market right now and make money because you have giants like Samsung, seeing Apple and Google, seeing will buy up all of the advertisement rights. Seeing, so basically, you as a small man, you can't compete for get it. You can't advertise your product properly for people know about it.
Furthermore,
seeing?
It is not a fair game, man.
It's not a fair game.
World trade is not a fair game. You know what I mean? World trade basically, it's some under and dirty shit take place, man. Like military actions, man.
Economic sanction.
You know what I mean? Economic sanction is an unfair game. Is it a fair game? Okay, we're gonna see if we can sneak up on this thing and reach somewhere. Look, man, that's not how it goes. You can see the result of what take place in the world right now.
Brother said Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah, female ideology basically is far on the face, man.
Right.
That is not a solution, man. When I come with right now, I'm gonna bring the answer. The real answer than when nobody else they come with before, man.
Because I see him Garvey is in bullshit. Yo.
You know what I mean? They must run around that circle of confusion.
Right.
See? If you can't see that we need a deliverer right now, I don't know what you can't see. You know what I mean?
I appreciate what you talk to.
Go on, brother.
Alright, this is 2 Chronicles 7, 8 and verse 7. It says, as for all the people that were left of the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Evites and the Jebusites, which are not of Israel, not our people, but of their children who were left after them in the land, whom the children of Israel consumed not. Them did Solomon make to pay tribute until this day.
Right.
But of the children of Israel did Solomon make no servants for his work, but they were men of war and chief of his captains and captains of his chariots and horsemen.
So when Israel and them poor, that's what Israel do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Tax of the nations, man.
And that's our law. We're not supposed to put usury to
our own. Right. Yeah. So look, man. Look, man. Look, man. You're powerless without your power, man.
Okay. And
your power is the Lord. You're about Shemi or Shai.
Right.
And right now, I'm vexed with Benjamin.
Right.
Right now, I'm vexed with the whole nation. Seeing you Jamaican saying that, look, man, you're God bless.
You're cursed, though.
You're cursed, man.
This can't be a blessing.
You know what I mean?
The scripture don't tell us what will happen when you're blessing or when we have the blessing. See, and that's one of them what the brother just read a while ago. Seeing we lend into the nations, seeing and nations born from we and we in the power. But right now it's the way around. Jamaica can't afford to service them own debt much less to lend to our next country, yo. See? This was posted in the comment board. Let's read it. Isaiah 28 and verse 14. Wherefore, hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule his people, which is in Jerusalem, talking about politicians, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Look, man, as you're saying, all of this is coming to an end, man. How long you think you can sustain what's going on, man?
Right.
How long you think you can sustain what's going on economically, man?
Right.
You know what I mean? So all of this at one point is coming to an end.
Right.
Yeah?
See? Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. And the hill shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the water shall overflow the hiding place. And your covenant with death shall be annulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall come, then shall you be trodden down by it.
And that scourge is coming very soon, yeah? That scourge is coming very soon. Hey, and you see, me tell you that, because you see the people out here in Jamaica, you see them getting frustrated about all them things that you see take place. You know what I mean? At some point, it took a point to the politicians, them, man. Yeah? At some point, it took a point, all this took a point to the politicians, yeah? You know what I mean? Because as them continue to do them things here, a more squeeze come on the people, a more oppression come, yeah?
Austerity measures,
you know what I mean? The austerity as the brother speaker. You know what I mean? He said the people being forced into a corner, and at the end of the day, seeing what will happen, man. Seeing you get a Venezuela-like type situation.
Austerity.
Yeah.
Alright. The next preacher for the comment board. This is Matthew 17, verse 25. He said, yea, yes. And when he was coming to the house, Yahushua prevented him, saying, what thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth take custom or tribute? Of their own children or of strangers? Peter said unto him, of strangers. Yahushua said unto him, then are the children free.
Right. So you're not free, man.
When we were free in Solomon's time, we took tribute of the other nations, because the other nations were our servants, yo. And the children of Israel were free. We're not free now, yo.
Right.
See?
You cannot be free on almost $3 trillion in debt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, them said the other day, say, oh, he's Jamaican citizen. You can't look it up, brother. You can't look it up to, you know. He's Jamaican citizen, so how much? Over $600,000 Jamaican dollars. If
once
as a baby, yeah.
As a fire born as a baby, you're born in debt.
You're born in debt, yo.
Yeah?
The debt.
Okay, to be free.
The debt is upon the people. So the people basically have to pay that debt. Them borrow money upon our head.
Right.
We don't have a consult, yo.
Because guess what? There's not more to liquidate in Jamaica, man, and sell. See, there's not more you can sell. Everything them sell off everything. Basically, what else, man? What next?
And that is what I call sell we out.
What next? You know what I mean? Only if these niggas just tell the truth, then everything not good. But then we know them can't talk the truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because them get set up for talk the truth neither. We are the ones that get set up for talk the truth, man. And the brothers Mr. Worldwide doing this thing.
That's what we're doing, yo.
That's what we're doing now, talking the truth. This is the truth of the matter. Look, there's no prosperity for Jamaica. See, because this is land of your captivity.
Right.
See, until the day you get delivered from out of this land, as Benjamites and not Jamaican, see, all hell of a reach, man.
Until they get destroyed.
Until they get destroyed.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. Right. And again, so Baruch 4 verse 66. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you moved I think of 4 and 6 that 66. 4 and 6. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you moved Yahweh to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. Right?
The Lord deliver you to these men, man. Seeing, so your confusion you're in right now basically is punishment from the Lord.
Right.
And when the Father punish you, you know what I mean, it's for a moment.
Right.
You know what I mean? Seeing, so right now, seeing our day is supposed to be humbly doing right now is waiting for punishment come to an end. And our Father good again. You know what I mean? But hey, two-thirds of the majority of people not looking out for that grace from a Father, man.
Right. A quick precept for that I just said. So Isaiah 10 verse 24 to 25. Therefore thus saith the Lord power of hosts, but my people that dwelleth in Zion, be not afraid of the Assyrian.
Right.
He shall smite thee with a rod.
Because everything where so-called politicians do, seeing, with things that will affect, you know, with them make league with them nation, basically through fear. Because if a nation come to them and say, oh, look, you know, sir, this way to go and this way to go, what them are going to do for stop it, man?
Not a thing.
Seeing? Them are going to straighten them and them are going to say, look, cause guess what, you don't have any power. Seeing? At least what you think. You know what I mean? So what them are going to do? Them are going to follow suit, man. Them naturally going to follow suit. You know what I mean? They don't really have an option.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So he shall smite thee with a rod and shall lift up his staff against thee. After
we are not afraid of the so-called white man, and them friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we know about the great power, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know what I mean? And through faith in him, we know that we're going to be delivered out of his hand. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's the precept I'm going to. And shall lift up his staff against thee after the manner of Egypt. For yet a very little while, and the indignation shall cease. And mine anger in their destruction.
Say, them lifting up the rod, man.
So the scripture say, oh, just bear it for a little while, yo. The anger of the Lord are going to cease, and them are going to be destroyed, yo. See, and this is that's
our hope. You have some nigga out there basically. For them hope is to say
return to Africa
them and the so-called white man become friends.
You
know what I mean? And them they live with some good white people. You know?
Right.
Niggas want the white man continue on, you know, the kingdom. You know what I mean? Love to see the so-called white man. You can't go next day without see the scracker. You know what I mean?
Proverbs 22 and 7. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender.
Alright, you hear that?
Plain and simple, yo.
It's that Jamaica. Look on Jamaica debt now, brother. As now as I said, 2.8 trillion. That's all. Look it up, brother. Let's see what I go on. You see me? Is that Jamaica owe that amount of money? You know what I mean? You can look up the amount each Jamaican citizen owe. You know what I mean? See? So the rich
Rule it over the poor.
rule it over the poor.
Servant. Hey, that's the thing.
Servant is a the rich. The borrower is a
servant to the lender.
The borrower is a servant to the lender, man.
Right.
See?
Hey, you can't tell. Hey, the next word for slave.
Yeah.
Servant, yo.
Slaves, man.
Right.
See, that's why austerity is a cunning way. Austerity is a cunning way. Slavery, man, is a cunning way. You know what I mean? Okay, we are put them in a debt and then them have to work for nothing. Because that's what you're doing at austerity. You basically work in order to help to pay back the debt for the country. Oh, you know what I mean? So, you know, if you bring back the country afloat, you have to go do it. And guess what? See, it's a debt that cannot be paid. And you know, because the services that people use to the country, see, the majority of the services them cannot function if money not borrow. See, money are constantly borrow. You know what I mean? For maintain certain services, man.
Right.
You see me? So guess what? You're going to more and more austerity.
Right.
See, worse when we don't have resources generating wealth. Look at Venezuela. Venezuela was generating wealth through oil.
Right.
You know? Them actually help out Jamaica, give Jamaica higher. You know what I mean? But look at the state of the Venezuelan economy now.
Right.
See? It's in a dire state.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. Alright, this is from countryeconomy.com. In 2016, Jamaican public debt was $16 trillion.
Ooh.
Right. It's according to the latest data point published, Jamaica per capita debt in 2016 was $6,074 per citizen.
What?
That's almost $800,000 per citizen.
Oh.
See?
Well, they're way back. Way back. It gone even further now.
Right.
Yeah?
And
read it again, we can hear again, brother.
so the national debt is $16.1 trillion. No, billion. $61
Billion.
billion. $61 billion.
Yes, that's not what US.
US dollars, yeah.
But,
Right. And Jamaica per capita debt in 2016 was $6,074 per inhabitant. That's US dollars.
billion.
Right. Yeah, 16,000 million, so 16 billion. Right. And one next thing to bring out is from Trading Economics, Jamaica government debt to GDP. Jamaica recorded a government debt to GDP equivalent of 128.4% of the country's GDP in 2015. Right?
Now, how the hell them all come out of debt? How the hell this can happen?
See, so in 1996, it was the lowest, 70.5%. So that was sustainable. This now we have now it's unsustainable, yo.
Right.
See, it's in 1984, it was an all-time high, 212%. See, which them number are not even reflect the true extent of our debt, yo.
Right.
Them these are just numbers where them put in the books, seeing for bookkeeping sake.
Right.
Right. When it really come down to the wire, there's no way Jamaica can pay off its can ever service its debt, yo.
Right.
And the IMF know that. And Michael Mann did know that before him take the first IMF loan, and even after him take it, he realized, so yo, with his stringent procedures and the laws and them thing that IMF imposed by when you take a loan, he knows so there's no way you'll ever come out of debt, yo.
Right.
See, in the system designed to keep you in debt, yo, and to make you continually grow in debt.
Right.
Right.
There's no country on the face of the earth that the IMF ever helped. Never, ever.
Seeing all the IMF was created, seeing for turn the world in a debt-based economy, because every major country right now is working off a debt economy, yo. Right. Seeing every citizen want a credit card, you know, take loans to buy this, take loans to buy that. And the thing is, you can't help but do that, yo. Right. Once you know the system of your work, you realize you end up have to take a loan, yo.
Debt after debt. You have one for this and then you have to go take a next.
Alex Jones have a name for it, him call it Prison Planet. Man.
Right, Prison Planet.
Prison Planet.
See?
You know what I mean?
Nehemiah 5, can't say from 1. Nehemiah 5 verse 1. And there was a great cry of the people
God.
and of their wives against their brethren, the Jews.
God.
For there were that said, we, our sons and our daughters are many, therefore we take up corn for them, that we may eat and live. Some also there were that said, we have mortgaged our lands, vineyards, and houses.
This is the process that the Jamaican government doing now. Every time you hear them mention privatization, every time you hear them mention privatization,
our national debt exchange.
You know what I mean? Our national debt exchange. Look, man, see, property move over into other hands, man.
Right.
Yeah. Whether it want to be businesses, seeing whether it want to be certain services, you know what I mean? Whether it want to be resources,
beaches and them things.
Waterfront, all them things. They look, man. That's what them do.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Just like what the scripture say right here. This is the dynamic of how the thing work. Right. Listen.
Some also there were that said, we have mortgaged our lands, vineyards, and houses, that we might buy corn because of the dirt.
Right.
There were also that said, we have borrowed money for the king's tribute.
Right.
Borrow money for
pay taxes.
Yeah.
Right? For the king's tribute. And that upon our lands and vineyards.
Right.
So that's how them use.
Because each time they go to the IMF, them have some form of collaterals.
Right.
Oh, you're gonna pay us back our money
and if
when we lend you your money. You know what I mean? And the government have to bring a plan. You know what I mean? A plan to say, look, this is how we plan to pay you back, Mr. IMF.
Right.
Yeah? This and this and this, we're gonna do this and this with this. And the IMF will look at this and no, this is not enough. You got to do this and this and this,
right,
plus that what you're doing. That's how it goes, man.
I'm not telling that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the choice of words perfect, you know, because they say we have mortgage our land. If you look at the word mortgage, it means a pledge of death.
Right.
Like a mort is from the Latin, see, we mean in death, and they have the other part we mean pledge, yo. So you make a pledge of death, yo, you're basically killing yourself, yo.
Which one of you ever go to the bank to go borrow money yet? You know, to bring collaterals. The bank will say, look man, what you have of value. You need to write it down on this in case of anything, we can come and take it from you.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you're taking an unsecured loan, the interest rate will go higher. So the bank make sure so they make back a portion of money. Right.
It's the same dynamic up there in government, man.
And if you take an unsecured loan, you have to take out insurance for that loan. So that if you die or something like that, seeing the insurance companies have to pay for it. See, the bank always have them back you. Them not lend you money for better your life. Hey, NCB, National Commercial Bank, them have a slogan to say, yo, put your best life forward. Right? Them tricking the customer into thinking that, you know, we're here to make your life better and when truth and in fact, it's just hustling, yo.
Hustle, just money. Right. This is what capitalism bring, man. You know what I mean?
Money,
people just after the money, any means necessary. You know what I mean? It's not because you have friends and they want to help you. You know what I mean? That's not how it goes, man.
Right.
Yeah? What?
So there were also that said, we have borrowed money for the king's tribute, and that upon our lands and vineyards, yet now our flesh is as the flesh of our brethren, our children as their children, and lo, we bring into bondage,
right?
Slavery, servants, anything you want to call it.
Yeah.
Right?
And then you mention austerity, that's what it's talking about, man. Right. Slavery.
We bring into bondage our sons and our daughters to be servants. Right? To be servants, and some of our daughters are brought unto bondage already. Neither is it in our power to redeem them.
Right.
For other men of our lands and vineyards.
Who own the waterfront of Jamaica, man? Who own all the resources them were in Jamaica, man? Who own the road that Jamaicans are drive for now?
Hey, that thing, you know, the scripture so perfect, yo. Which other book y'all can read
and you can
match up back with life like this, yo?
No, it's not the book of the dead now gonna do that still.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Garveyism
now gonna teach you that.
See, Rastafarianism now.
You know what I mean?
Christianity now will give you that.
You don't got church. and them are gonna teach them things here at church, yo.
Right.
Right? But the men of the Lord, the prophets of the Heavenly Father, right? GMS members and people teach the same thing like we are teach. Guess what? We're the one out there telling these things, but lots of people not gonna listen because they must have that deaf ears. Well,
The Lord put that you know?
Yeah.
I appreciate
muffle on the ears, you know?
See, Jeremiah 3:15, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart,
Right.
which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And we are pastors according to the Most High heart. Yo.
One that
Right.
lives
Yeah, we're feeding with knowledge and understanding. But
Right. The politicians them try make things complicated.
right.
You know what I mean? You know, so enough of the people in Jamaica them not really
educated.
so them use some big word, you know what I mean, and make things sound technical. So a man will hear and say, oh, they must know what they do. So they must just do what they do.
Which is showing so them interest is not to basically help you.
They must simplify nothing.
Because scripture even tell you that basically when Paul goes, them say no come with excellence of speech.
Right.
Because if your aim is to basically help the people, and you know the majority of people are that intelligent to understand certain words. Keep the things simple because at your own person, you want them to know what you do and them represent.
Hey, that brother from Grenada, you know what I mean? Him try that thing and he saw kill him ass, man. Bishop. You know what I mean? He saw using in media against him. And tell a lie on him.
And that was basically
him country, man.
That was basically Garveyism.
Yeah.
Because him say, yo, Grenada need to own them resources, and the people need to own the resources.
Talk too much, man. You know have no strength. And as a cockroach, you come up, come say what I say. That means that just the same way, seeing Michael Mandel learn him lesson to it was our big game though. But anyway, seeing that show you that so-called white man have absolute power in what's going on right now. And guess who give that power? The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, man.
The scripture tell us, yo, the Assyrian is the rod of mine anger.
God.
Right?
God.
See? So that's the result of Garveyism. So if you could have even pursue Garveyism and you own your own businesses to the point where Jamaica owns its resources, you know what happens next? An invasion.
God.
See?
You're gonna be extorted, man.
God.
Hey, we see it on a lower level. When a man want me in business, in the Kingston and in a Spanish Town and some other places in the island, like Moby and them thing there. Seeing some man have some gun, you know what I mean? I have a man over them where he's supposed to be the brain behind them. See him, I'm gonna send them, Mr. Chin and say, oh, Mr. Chin, you know, say I have to pay this and this every week. You know what I mean? And that then call extortion in Jamaica. What Mr. Chin gonna do? Pay police every day if you protect him, pay less money. In an extortion, one have to pay police so much in money. You pay security how much in money. Him pay less in extortion. You know what I mean? So a man will have the power to kill you. You know what I mean? He can tell you what to do.
And tax is extortion.
And he can take money from you.
Tax is extortion.
You know what I mean?
They want pretty
yeah, they can extort you, man. And the so-called white man go about the planet and extort everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a predicament where we're in right now. And guess what? That's why the reason why we pray to the Lord to deliver we out of this man hand. And the only deliverance we have. We're not gonna coexist with this man. See, you see that one of we are gonna perish, man. One of the two. You know what I mean? And in this sense, he might be stronger.
Right, yeah,
might be stronger.
We're to physicality right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guess what? We overall, we have the true power of the earth.
Right.
Which we're gonna overcome at the end. But right now, the Heavenly Father give him the power to basically to destroy anybody who basically try opposing. That's time so wait upon me.
Till I rise up.
Yeah. You're not gonna come up on your own and do nothing, yo. Right? You yourself is powerless. Right? You're just a servant to basically get whipped. Right? And if you try to run off and sleep on my plan, but is it me gonna lose a foot? Same thing said. Carry this Isaiah 30. I'm gonna start from verse 12. It says, wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression.
The whole thing is simple, man. Look, you despise the word of the Lord Yahweh Hashem. You prefer being wicked, man. You people, the smallest man. Whenever I go to the politician, I the fault of what happened to you. You are the fault of what happened to you, man.
Right. We don't call it to politician for them listen and try. You see me?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
call it to
We give a damn about politics. We don't have to wake up the elect.
Right.
See? But we got to rebuke. See? The whole of Israel, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got to rebuke the whole of Israel.
The scriptures rebuke you.
You know what I mean?
Right.
See?
Yeah,
So you don't trust in the word of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. So guess what?
Right.
This hell will come upon you, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He said, because you trust in oppression.
You trust in oppression.
And perverseness.
And perverseness, man.
And stay therein.
Right.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Right. And it is so. See? It is so.
Hey, they may trust in oppression when they believe in the system. I believe the system and try to make a way.
Every day them complain, say system hard, and then they see them jump up and vote.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? The politician them might do this, but then jump and vote. You know what I mean? We will never vote again. And as election time come, everybody dep on the bandwagon.
Right.
You know what I mean? For 5,000 Jamaican dollar and curry goat and soup, goated soup.
Like your vote.
That's how you get a vote with. Curry goat, soup, and $5,000.
And that's why not only yourself a sellout, because I sell out in yourself.
Yeah.
We try to make a difference with the vote or not.
People short-sighted.
Short-sighted,
the mentality behind it shows you you're lost. Because if you understand the system, understand the dynamics of how things are working out, you realize that we're trusting in the governmental system, in the field. Right? If you can use certain opportunities to basically sustain yourself in a life until the kingdom come, because she says if you use the word but not be abusers of it. Right? You do that. But when you're going to really have your heart and this can make things better than your last.
Right? The thing is, them can't see no better hope, yo. See? Because why else is there? See, if the Lord open my eyes to see this, this truth, yo.
Only on the highway and byway, man. If Jake really search for nothing, see, them gonna see it on the highway and byway and inquire, man.
But the thing is, them blind, yo.
You know what I mean? Them gonna inquire.
You have some money pass the moral. Yeah, man, I read to now, the man, I keep doing that. Then I stop here, I say, if I ask them a question,
you just look militant and you say, I think I look militant. Yeah, big up on yourself. And I hate that.
They don't give a listen, you're really attentive here to basically learn what I get said.
Yeah.
Right. It's Isaiah 6 verse 9, and he said, go and tell his people, hear ye indeed but understand not, and see ye indeed and perceive not. Make the heart of these people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes.
He must say basically, to a certain extent, what we are saying, the brother when the first video play, I say he must see the cry. He must see the outrage of the government basically I do, but guess what, I understand. Right? Because if you understand and realize them can't do better. Them not them you see me? Them basically a slave, and them ask sister you need to see the Heavenly Father.
Right.
But in believe say them should have taxed the China people them and make them free and things that work out better.
Hey, look, man, if they have the power to do so, they would have done it.
Right. No man not purposefully mess up more now. See, not a choice, yo. Right. Not a choice before open its doors, yo.
Yeah.
See? So at least they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
Right. And one of the main things you have to sit up is look, man, that you have an enemy, man. Because he himself speak, you don't know, say, yo, look, man, you definitely have enemies. And all them niggers where you see have them plan, the black people, look, man, seeing you're planning and not realizing that, look, man, seeing there is a enemy in the midst.
You make a plan without considering the opponent.
Without considering that there is an opposition, man.
Right.
And once there's opposition, everything you're gonna do is gonna be opposed. Right. And you need to question the ability in which this man can oppose what you're doing, man. Right. And when you work out the maths, you realize it's impossible for you to do what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Right. It's impossible. One way this thing can be done. One way this thing can be done, man. When you search out the whole thing, man, when you want to be a Rasta man, you know what I mean, a Garveyism type of man, and one way this thing can be done, man. You know what I mean? And one way we get promised, so this thing all get done, man. There's no other philosophy. When people follow, we promise you a solution, man.
Hey, this all of them places that we basically see, no place. I see like the rest of the video, them basically lose the whole notion where them they have, but not that Mr. Rastafarism was the right way, but them they have a sense where them know them enemy. Because when me I grew up, nobody never hate white people like Rasta people, yo. When me I grew up, Rasta man, them basically used to hate white people. Now, them are the most loving. When white people come to Jamaica, this we think them come around. You see me?
Rent that.
But when I check it out, the majority, almost all of them trim them way down, yo.
White people come here for right? Link with the rest of them.
The whole militants so them the kind of have back then.
As the precepts say earlier, they trim them ways to seek love.
Right.
See? That's exactly what them do. This where brother said no other solution but Yahweh. This is Jeremiah 3 and verse 23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills,
right,
and from the multitude of mountains. Right.
No matter how much kingdom, how much government you basically
deal make with them nations, man.
Right. It's a vain outcome you look for. It's a vain. Right, you should not go and say it.
Yeah, truly in the Lord our power is the salvation of Israel.
That's how we're going to be delivered, man. By the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I will continue to say that. I will continue to say that. I will continue to say that. See? We're going to repeat it over and over and over and over and over again. That you cannot say at the end of the day, so this wasn't said. You know what I mean?
The salvation
and so
of
that
Israel.
the elect can hear, seeing, and get a real hope, man. Seeing, because this is the real hope. You know what I mean? Hope in the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to deliver we out of this madness. This thing is getting very crazy, man. If I watch what I want, seeing, it's like a Twilight Zone type of thing. I take place now. You know what I mean? So hey, there's where deliverance lies, man. Right. Seeing no music never you have Jake out here believes that music I want to elevate them out of this thing. Right. Music never help them because I sing till I'm blind.
Hey, what's signing over to them contract, yo?
You know what I mean?
I look for a man like Chronix. You put somebody like Chronix in a spotlight, right? When I see them basically start reach a level that where Chronix are reach right now, you realize that all of them big companies they basically start pushing a lot of money, man. Right? They start pushing a lot of money.
You know what I mean?
You don't know.
You can't be loose and just do your thing and them thing there. You know what I mean? You just gotta make money, you gotta loosely go about and do things progressive. No, right. You have to always the hands of the so-called white man. You know what I mean? He might direct your part. You know what I mean? Oh look, nigga, we're gonna tell you how to spend the money here. You know what I mean? Yeah, what? Take the house here and take the car here. See? And as a mess up,
and
bankruptcy.
Them killing you, they want to one killer.
You know what I mean? Bankruptcy, man. Look at all them artists and them big stars among Jake will reach somewhere, man. When the so-called right man to bring them down, bring them down. Right. We'll get a kingdom when we get wealth and we'll get inheritance. There is no way that their inheritance will depart from our family, man. Right now, Jake don't have an inheritance, man. You don't have an inheritance among this cracker, man. Right. See me? Because as this man speak earlier, he must speak like Jamaica is our inheritance. We don't inherit Jamaica, man. We don't own Jamaica.
So captivity.
You know what I mean?
So then captivity.
Matter of fact, all them dealings we are going behind the scenes between the British monarch and whosoever. You know what I mean?
This is Job 8 and verse 20. Behold, Yahweh will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers, till he fill thy mouth with laughing and thy lips with rejoicing.
And that's what we're waiting for, man.
Right.
Waiting to laugh at them Eden, man. See? The Chinese, they will think them they will come up and be the next great super power on the earth. You know what I mean? Exalt themselves beyond them borders, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like when the so-called white man exalt himself upon the princes of the earth, man. Because believe it or not, we are the princes of the earth, man.
Right.
All them nations just doing that to the princes, man. One day them have got answer to. Because believe it, that's not our fate. Our fate is that one day them nations have got answer to women. Mainly to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right.
You know what I mean? One brother?
They that hate thee shall be clothed with shame.
Right.
And the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to naught.
So all them we call them Elamites all on the town, brother. I want them story more than them frown upon you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look, man, you gotta pay. All you heathens, man. I gotta pay. Seeing them look upon you like say you come to them place to come thief something.
Right. All throughout Jamaica,
Yeah.
look, the business place them basically own.
Elamite,
Right,
Elamite
yeah.
and Moabites and Ammonites, not Ammonites. Mostly Elamite
Right.
and Moabites,
See?
man.
Right.
Can.
All throughout Jamaica.
Right.
Right, them
Right.
go them set up shop. I remember them put that saying like they must say Chinaman have a shop every corner or something like that, you know. You see me?
I know them eat all type of something in Jamaica now. You know, the brother say the dog them go disappear. Yeah, dog them disappear.
Them big disappear.
Buy that.
Buy a frog.
You remember my circus come to the town and the man I buy a dog? You remember that circus? Man, I walk and catch out all the dog and sell them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people come and buy frog.
Yeah, they don't buy mangoes. You remember them Chinaman?
Yeah,
the brother
yeah.
say the man Chinaman go up by workers, so they want mangoes.
Yeah,
buy,
yeah,
catch mangoes.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rodents.
Don't let the shop.
Them Chinese man, rodents, man.
Yeah, a frog.
Yeah, I'm watching a documentary about the wildlife back in the east with the Chinese black market where they must say wildlife seeing certain animals are going extinct because more about heat off everything will crawl, man.
Right.
Seeing them about type of delicacy for everything. You know what I mean? So you see them come to Jamaica with the same trend. You know, you go catch out the world of the mangoes and Jake's so hungry belly and dying for money. Go catch out all the mangoes. There's a reason why the mangoes are made in Jamaica. It was to cut down on the snake population, man. That's why the mangoes them there. So next thing you know, Jake's laugh all the mangoes there. So
Yes,
snake again. Snake all over the place. Hey.
Right. See, Isaiah 25 verse 8. He will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord Yahweh will wipe away tears from all our faces.
God.
And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from all
right,
off the earth.
So very, very soon, man, the Lord are gonna lift this curse, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And all the nations are gonna sit. I said, oh shit.
This
fuck wrong people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. For the Lord has spoken it, and it shall come to pass, and it shall be said in that day, Lord, this is our power.
God.
We have waited for him,
God.
and he will save us.
God.
This is the Lord Yahweh. We have waited for him, and we will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
Who is going to say that, man? Because
Right.
you have some other niggers I wait for reggae sound splash. Not reggae sound splash, Sting and Sunfest and everything there. I wait for artists to come perform. That's how regular niggers are wait for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who are wait? The men them the highway and byway doing this thing, and the people who listen and believe, man.
Right.
Those are the one waiting. See? Yeah, and then nigga wait for them chance to get on them queen, you know?
Right. And this is how the Lord said concerning Moab. He said, for in verse 10, for in this mountain shall the hand of the Lord rest. Right, which is talking about Jerusalem. Right, Mount Zion. And Moab shall be trodden down under him. Right. Even as straw is trodden down.
Speaking to the so-called Chinese, man.
Right.
The same Chinese will become a menace to you Jamaicans now. You know what I mean? See? They are the Moabites. So the Lord said, look, man.
He said, Moab shall be trodden down under him, right, even as straw is trodden down for the dunghill. And he shall spread forth his hands in the midst of them, and as he that swimmeth spreadeth forth his hands to swim. And he shall bring down their pride together with the spoils of their hands.
Yeah, come here being proud. You know what I mean? Collecting tax, collecting fees from us, man.
Right.
Yeah. You're bright. Yeah, that's Jamaica them say you're bright and face they're out of order. You know what I mean? But you're there coming. All you Eden's there coming, man. You have anything else whether you want to share?
Disconnect that still. Let's read our last one. It's Isaiah 61 and verse 9. And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. And all this she them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord has blessed.
All right, now the nation acknowledge more us being some simple ass niggers, man. You know what I mean? What them can exploit. You know what I mean?
Hey, one brother said the Chinese built a place for harvesting roach.
God. You know what I mean? So hey, look, man. Hey, the Lord is gonna bring deliverance soon, man. Only for the ones them who are looking for that deliverance.
And that is the gospel.
And that is the gospel.
Right.
As the brother said. So with that we say, to the brother, we're tuning in today. You know what I mean? To the live stream. Participate. You know what I mean? The brother Yashai up on the board. Hey, shalom.
Shalom,
Yeah.
shalom.
Brother Macaulay.
Brother Macaulay. Brother Rakoya come, I think.
Right. With my son,
That's
forever.
Mm.
One hour come. See, you know, I think I'm barely coming at one point. See, you know.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Yeah, respect, brother. Yeah, boy, Shemia Shai.
Brakatam.
Baraka thumb. Double answer to the apostles of Great Millstone. All praises, should say, to Yahweh, our Shem, our Shai, our true power and Savior.
Right.
Shalom.
Shalom.